promising young man, a quiet suburban night, a tragic hit-and-run that seemed like a random accident, until one tiny clue unraveled a dark web of lies and betrayal. This is the haunting case of Davis McClendon. Subscribe to Crime Whispers. A promising young man, a quiet suburban night, a tragic hit-and-run that seemed like a random accident, until one tiny clue unraveled a dark web of lies and betrayal. This is the haunting case of Davis McClendon.
Greenwood County 911.
But it's a one-person car wreck.
Okay, it was a car wreck and somebody is hurt.
November 12, 2022, a cold, crisp Saturday night in Charleston, South Carolina. 22-year-old Davis McClendon, a college student, soccer player, and all-around golden boy, left his friend's apartment after a quiet night of pizza and movies. He was just a mile from home when it happened. A speeding black SUV came out of nowhere, hitting Davis with such force that he was thrown 50 feet. The car never stopped. Davis died on the spot. The SUV disappeared into the night. Davis wasn't just a student, he was beloved. His teammates described him as the heart of the team. Teachers called him brilliant but humble. His little sister, Emily, said he was her protector. The whole community rallied. Candles, vigils, flowers lined the street where Davis took his last breath. But the grief quickly turned to anger. Who could hit someone and drive away like nothing happened? The police scanned security cameras in the area. Footage was blurry, but one thing stood out. A dark SUV with a dented hood speeding through a red light 1 mile away from the crash site. Investigators tracked the SUV to a local body shop, where a nervous employee recognized the vehicle. The car belonged to Rebecca Calloway, a 25-year-old elementary school teacher with no criminal record. Sweet, caring, loved by her students. Why was her car involved in a hit? When police showed up at Rebecca's home, she looked terrified. Her SUV was parked in the garage, the hood freshly repainted. At first, she claimed she hit a deer. But when detectives mentioned Davis's name, her face went pale. "I wasn't driving that night," she blurted out. "It wasn't me. It was him." Him, Rebecca's boyfriend, Jordan Blake, a former athlete turned personal trainer. He wasn't home. He hadn't been seen since the night of the crash. Friends came forward, painting a very different picture of Rebecca and Jordan's perfect relationship. Jordan was controlling. He checked her phone. He isolated her from friends. He got violent when he drank. The night of the crash, witnesses saw Jordan arguing with Rebecca at a bar earlier that evening. He stormed out, taking her SUV. Rebecca begged him not to drive. He ignored her. 48 hours later, Jordan Blake was found hiding at his cousin's house 2 towns over. He was arrested without incident. His only words to officers: "It wasn't supposed to happen like that." In interrogation, Jordan broke. He admitted he was angry, drunk, driving recklessly to clear his head. He said he didn't see Davis until it was too late. After the crash, he panicked, thinking his life was over. He drove to Rebecca's house and begged her to cover for him. She reluctantly agreed, fearing his temper. She even helped him repaint the hood. Jordan Blake was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Rebecca Calloway received 5 years probation, with the judge acknowledging her fear of Jordan but emphasizing her part in the cover-up. Davis's family created the Davis McClendon Foundation, promoting safe driving awareness and support for abuse victims. The town was split. Some saw Rebecca as a victim, a woman trapped in an abusive relationship. Others saw her as an accomplice, someone who helped hide a killer. Davis's family, heartbroken, pleaded for mercy on Rebecca's behalf. "She didn't kill our son, but she made it worse by hiding the truth." Jordan Blake was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Rebecca Calloway received 5 years probation, with a judge acknowledging her fear of Jordan but emphasizing her part in the cover-up. Davis's family created the Davis McClendon Foundation, promoting safe driving awareness and support for abuse victims. How many lives were destroyed that night? Not just Davis's, but Rebecca's too. Was she a victim of manipulation? Or did she willingly help hide the truth? What do you think? Was Rebecca an innocent bystander or an accomplice? Should Jordan have gotten a longer sentence? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more gripping true crime stories.